Hi, Christiane Yates here, Platinum Real Estate Professionals. Here to answer more first-time home buyer questions. So one of the other big questions that we get often is, what is a property inspection or a home inspection? Do I need to have one? Should I get one? And do I need one when there's an appraisal being done? Why would I do both? Well, a home inspection is going to be another third party, not hired by your lender, not hired by the seller, something that you hire as a buyer, and you can get your recommendations from your realtor or anybody else that you know might have some inspection referrals for you. But when you inspect a property, the inspector is checking for certain things that an appraiser is not going to be looking for. An inspector is going to go through and they should be checking electrical items. They should be checking all the plumbing items. They should be checking the roof. They should be checking for any type of unstableness in the foundation. There's just so many things that they're looking for. They're going to be looking for, hey, is the kitchen sink leaking? Is the shower running like it should? Is there enough water pressure that is sufficient? And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean to whether or not you're going to like it, but more a certain standard of water pressure that should be coming out. And there's a number of things that they're going to be checking for. They're going to check to make sure that there's not soil too close to the foundation of the house that might cause foundation issues in the future. I've also had the question of whether or not somebody should do an inspection on new construction. Absolutely. There is never a time that you should be buying a property without getting a home inspection done. It doesn't matter how nice the house looks. It doesn't matter if they have new paint, if they have new flooring or new blinds, whatever it may be, or even a completely new property. There's always things that can be wrong. And it's not necessarily something that you have to cancel for. When you get a property inspection done, you can request for the seller to make certain repairs. You might decide that you want to do the repairs yourself, and you might ask for a certain dollar amount. Your offer should always be contingent upon that inspection being done. And yes, this is different than an appraisal. An appraisal is done for your lender to verify, first of all, that the property value is there. They're not going through and making sure every faucet works. They're not making sure every outlet works in the house and that the air conditioning is working at sufficient cooling and heating in the unit. They're not necessarily making sure that the stove burners all work. There's so much more detail that the home inspection is being done than your appraisal. So it's not a matter of one or the other. An appraisal is going to be required by your lender in order for you to get a loan on the property. An inspection, okay, it's not required, but I would never suggest anybody ever close on a property without one. It's not a matter of wanting to cancel on anything, and some things you might not even ask for the seller to fix. Sometimes your home inspector is just going to give you just good solid advice of how to take care of that property. I just wouldn't recommend ever closing a transaction without one. So definitely get your referrals, get at least 3 referrals, make sure you check backgrounds and everything with property inspectors. Get a good one, but don't pass that up. Definitely an important part of the transaction. So hope that answers any questions, and bye for now.